Hey bros, what's going on? It's Jugs, and right now you're watching some Battlefield 3 gameplay. Some Battlefield 3 closed beta gameplay. Well, actually, I don't know if this would be called a closed beta. I guess it's a closed beta because you had to pre-order, and only a few people were actually in the beta, as opposed to the open beta that's released today, I think, where everybody can get in, no matter if you pre-ordered through Origin or not. But I figured I'd make an impression video because I have been playing this game, and you guys, I'm not trying to be unique with the impressions video because everybody is doing it, but I know if I was a viewer and, you know, I couldn't get my hands on the beta, or I was away from my computer, or whatever your situation is, even if you are already playing the beta, and everybody has different experiences, so I might as well throw in my 2 cents in there. And maybe some people that are just starving for more Battlefield 3 information will you know, get their fix. But keep in mind that you can see for yourself, this game is very glitchy. I spawned in, and instead of, you know, the blue screen going away and me going back into the action, it just stuck there, and now I'm just seeing blue everywhere. But what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, okay, so that went away when I died, which is good. But as you guys can see, the beta is very glitchy, so I like to team kill because the game is so broken right now that you know, I'm just gonna do whatever I can to have fun. But these clips in the background are gonna be just you know, lull clips of like glitches, and as well as, you know, clips where I go pretty beast. And I'll let you know if something is particularly beast. I'll shut up and let you guys watch it. But this guy team kills me back, and you know, it's all for funs. It's all for funsies and for lolsies, and he even reses me right here. So you guys, as you guys can see, it's definitely not like Bad Company 2 where the medic is the only person with, you know, where the medic is the medic, and you know, the fucking it's divided up differently. The assault guy has the defibs. There's no medic anymore. It's just the assault guy gives health packs and revives people, which I thought was pretty good because in Bad Company 2, let's be honest, there was pretty much no reason to use the assault class other than if you just particularly favored an assault rifle. But it wasn't necessarily better than any other class, to be honest, because all you could do was give ammo, and that was pretty lame. But what was I going to talk about? Let's start talking about with the impressions, with my impressions of the game so far. I actually love the beta. I love the game. I can tell when this game comes out and it's actually working right, I am going to fucking love it. A lot of people says that Operation Metro isn't Battlefield, and you know, I can see that because it's a really small map. It's especially when you get into the Metro itself, it's a really enclosed map, but I actually love that. You know, I don't expect the whole game to be like that. I actually expect this level to be the only level that's really like that, but I love that fact that they actually put in a map in the game where it has really tight enclosed environments for you to be able to use a shotgun, or, you know, your SMGs if they work in that effective range. I'm not sure. I haven't really toyed around with the SMG class just because, you know, that's the NG and there's really no vehicles to repair, so that's kind of pointless. But I love that. I love that. So, you know, hopefully there are more maps like this, but of course I don't want this to turn into Call of Duty where all the maps are really small. I just want there to be a little more variety. So I do love that so far, but that's not really a I can't really judge the whole game based on how much I like one map. But as you guys can see, there's a lot of glitches. You get stuck in the ground a lot of times, and somebody spawns beneath you, and you shoot them in the top of the head because they're stupid enough to spawn beneath you. But I do some work here. You guys can watch this in the background while I talk about my impressions of the game. So what else is there to talk about? I love they kept in the spawn mechanics. I don't know if that was always a Battlefield thing, but I'm glad they didn't tweak with that. You can still spawn on teammates. It seems like you can spawn faster than on Bad Company 2. I don't know, I could be wrong, but you can actually choose to accept a revive, or you can choose to not accept a revive, and I'm pretty sure that should you choose not to accept the revive, no, should you choose to accept the revive, your death will go away. So that's a good thing, I'm pretty sure. As I vaguely recall somebody saying, I'm glad revives don't count as deaths anymore. So that's a good thing. But what else is there to talk about? As it comes to me, I'll keep mentioning it. But For right now, let's talk about how the guns work. And first, let's talk about the shotty, which is what I like to use. It's more of a novelty weapon. It always has been. It's never really been that weapon that you put on to really like try hard to like win a game. Like, you mainly do it just to have fun. And this game, it's still a little sketchy some of the times, but once you're definitely like in shotgun range, there's no way that you're gonna fucking, you know, not get that one shot kill. Unless there's like a glitch or something where somebody's reviving someone. You'll see right here. I don't know what happened with this guy, but I definitely shot him, and he did like a little crucifix pose, and I don't know what happened there, but you guys can see it took 2 shots, and I think that's just a unique little situation. But the shotty works in the range that it's supposed to work. I can't really speak on how the shotty works at you know, real battlefield distance, because I haven't used it too much at that distance. It doesn't seem to work that well from very far away. It can take, like, you know, if you're maybe like, you know, 15 to 20 yards from somebody, it can take like fucking 5, 6, 7 shots or something to put somebody down, even if you're ADSing sometimes. So maybe there'll be an attachment later, like the slugs and Bad Company. I hope not, though, because I mean, you could snipe somebody from across the map with it, and that was kind of lame. But I hope, you know, the same effect of the slugs comes into play. You just can't do that whole sniping across the map deal. But yeah, so the shotgun is really fun to use. It's for what it is. It's a fun weapon. It's meant to be a fun weapon. It's not meant to be a try-hard weapon. It's fun for what it is. So you guys can see here, I get him with 2 shots, and that really varies sometimes. So maybe he took a little damage. I don't really know, but that's the best that I've ever gotten at that range. Usually it'll take me like 3 to 6 shots. But let's talk about the other guns, the assault rifles. How do the assault rifles work? They work really well. The one thing that I have a problem with is the LMGs, because, you know, I could have sworn I heard somebody say from DICE that they were gonna nerf the LMGs so that the LMGs were more of a support weapon rather than a killing tool. You know, they were just meant to lay down suppressing fire and to accommodate your you know, you giving out ammo, which sounded like a good idea, because you get so much ammo that it's okay if your gun isn't that accurate, because you know, you're gonna get to spray a lot. And if you guys remember watching the campaign footage that we saw from the little BattleField trailers, which were amazing, by the way, I remember seeing him shoot his LMG standing up, and that thing just kicked like a fucking mule. And then he laid down and he put down the bipod, and it shot just like a regular assault rifle. So it didn't have no recoil whatsoever when he put down the bipod or the tripod. I think it's a bipod. But at the same time, it made the LMG usable as a killing tool, which is good, because you have to lay prone for that. But it's not the case. I mean, I can still use the LMG as a killing tool, even at, you know, standing straight up, even moving left to right, it seems. So I'm kind of worried about that. I really wanted them to nerf it, but then again, you know, they did give the assault the medic class, so I guess it's not that bad. But this is the 5-piece that I was talking about, or if I didn't mention it, then this is a 5-piece. You'll see in a second. That's the 4th, and that's the 5. So I end up dying here because I'm using some weapon that I'm not really familiar with, which is the Glock. Now let's talk about the pistols. So the pistols are really good. Wait, watch this. This is a little Brink footage. Boom. So the pistols in this game, I know the M9 for sure. It's a really solid pistol. It's not M1911 status where it was like a 2-bullet kill, or even a 1-bullet kill, but it's really useful. It seems like the pistols do exactly what they're supposed to do, which is give you a weapon to use that's more difficult to use than your standard primary weapon, but at the same time you're able to still kill with it even if you run out of ammo on your primary weapon. And here I am, like, I just sank into the ground, and I'm just trying to make the best out of my situation, pretty much abusing it. So this was just 4 lows. I couldn't get up. I was literally trying to get up out of the fucking ground. I was jumping up, but I couldn't, so don't blame me for that. But the pistols work wonderfully. So that's something that I'm really happy about. Oh my gosh, see this guy with the light? He is using a flashlight attachment, and let me briefly speak about the flashlight. The flashlight is a stupid addition to the Battlefield genre. I really don't see why they decided to go with the flashlight in the game. So if you guys don't know what the flashlight does, let me explain to you briefly. When you are going up against somebody that has a flashlight on their gun and they turn it on, and you guys are in a one-on-one gunfight, all you see is a gigantic white spot on your screen where a small enemy avatar should be for you to shoot at. And of course, you know, you can shoot at the middle of the light and that'll generally get you the kill, but it is so annoying. It is extremely annoying, and it is extremely stupid. You could have put another attachment there that would have served a much better purpose than that fucking thing, or just take it out altogether. It does not need to be in here, especially in the tunnels and dark areas. It just rapes you. So I really wish they'd take that out of the game. DICE, if you're listening, take that shit out of your beta. Please take it out of your game. Take it out of your game, because you're killing yourself right now. I don't know why they decided to put that in there. I guess every game has to have some bullshit, and Battlefield made sure they kept one in. So I get killed by this guy giving birth to another fucking full-grown male, underground, by the way. And last but not least, if I didn't mention, this was all during a live stream, these Battlefield gameplays. So if you guys weren't watching, your sub boxes, I post stream announcements, and if you want to watch me play in the same format you see here, then make sure you come to the streams and just hang out and have a good time. So let me know if you guys want to see more impression videos, and if you have any questions specifically for me to answer, and I'll try to get to them. So thanks for watching, bros. Peace out. This has been Jugs.